So, Mr. and Mrs. Klein, I'm going to recommend to you that we work with Lincoln Financial. I would explain to them who Lincoln is. I'd say in something called the fixed indexed annuity. And you're going to really like the fixed indexed annuity because it's super simple. It's literally 1, 2, 3. Now, by the way, you notice I'm digressing. When I talk, I use my hands a lot, don't I? I use my hands because, not because I'm Italian, but because it helps lock it in. They've done studies, and when people use their hands, or not 1, 2, 3, it makes it easier for people to remember. Okay, so you're going to love this. It's super simple, Mark. It's 1, 2, 3. Okay, number 1, it doesn't cost a penny. Number 2, you can't lose a penny. Number 3, if it's up a penny, you make 8.5% interest. Now, let me explain to you each one of those. Okay, number 1, I said to you that it doesn't, you can't lose a penny. I don't remember which I said first. That doesn't even matter. Okay, can't lose a penny. Why can't you lose a penny? Because technically this isn't an investment. It's a savings plan. It's actually not in the stock market. So if the stock market goes down 50%, doesn't matter. Just like your savings account's not going to go down if the stock market crashes. Your checking account's not going to go down, right? So you can kind of conceptually think about it similarly in that it's not in the stock market, okay? So we can't lose a penny. There's no risk, right? Number 2, it doesn't cost a penny. Just like with your savings account, you don't say to your bank, where's the hidden charges with my savings account? You say, I get it. You're using my money to make money for yourselves, right? It's the same thing here. We give the money over to Lincoln. Lincoln uses our money to make money for themselves, but they're not charging us. So there's no fees. In fact, in the industry, the way they explain it is they say no explicit fees, which is just a fancy way of saying we accept the fact that they're making money on our money, right? We know they're not being altruistic. So, can't lose a penny, doesn't cost a penny. Number 3, it pays an interest rate, but the interest rate is based off of how the stock market does. And there's different ways they can do the calculation, but in the one that I'm showing you here, if it's up 1 penny, 0.1%, anything, if it's up anything whatsoever, we get 8.5%. If it's up 50%, if the market's up 50%, we get 8.5. If it's up 0.25%, we get 8.5. Super simple. If it's positive, we get 8.5. Make sense? So, number 1, can't lose a penny, doesn't cost a penny. If it's up a penny, make 8.5. Okay, I don't know how long that took, 3-4 minutes, whatever it is, super simple. They will remember that, won't they? Now, years ago, I was dealing with a client. I'm going to throw one more story in. I was dealing with a client that had $4 million that wanted to invest with me. This was back when the stock market was just after 2008, where all the big banks were going under and everybody was super scared. And the client said, I will not put my money into the stock market, but I have $4 million. What do you think you could do for me? So I sat down with him and I said, we'll put it into a fixed indexed annuity. And I told him this story. I said, imagine for a second that you went to a casino. Now this is visual, so I want you looking at me as I do this. Imagine you went to a casino and you took a quarter out of your pocket, and you put it in the slot machine, and you pulled the lever back and you watched the things turn and you lost. And all of a sudden your quarter comes back down to the bottom and you reach down, you pick up your quarter and you're thinking, that's odd. Somebody taps you on the shoulder, you look, it's a hotel employee and they go, oh, Mark, you're at the one slot machine in the casino where if you lose, you get all your money back. Tell me, would you ever go play any other slot machine? And the client went, no. And I went, well, that's exactly what we're doing here with Lincoln. We're going to put this $4 million in and we go like this and we go, I hope it's good. Hope it's good, because if it's good, we're going to make money. But if it's bad, if the market's down, we get our money back. We don't lose a penny. And the client went, I'm in. $124,000 we got paid from that one thing. Told 2 simple stories, done, super simple. Okay, we've probably had 6, 8, 10 times that we've made over $100,000 working with one client. Maybe a dozen times that we've made over 100,000. Super simple. You just learn how to explain things where they can understand it. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. Let's move on from there. Let's go to retain a client. Okay, what does that mean?